Nearly 300,000 coronavirus deaths are projected by December, according to a new model out by the University of Washington. Researchers say there is one way to lower that number significantly. Beth Ward joins us live from her home with the very latest. Beth?
Well, Jordan, the new data just out shows that we are on track, according to all of the hotspots popping up across the country, to reach that deadly milestone. The model shows that there is one way that we could possibly avert that milestone, and that is for every American to start wearing one of these right now. The study is from the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation at the University of Washington School of Medicine. At the rate the U.S. is adding COVID-19 cases, researchers say by December 1st, the U.S. death toll will reach more than 295,000. However, they also say if 95% of the people in the U.S. started to wear a mask today, that number would drop nearly 49%, saving 66,000 lives.
I agree, and I think the evidence is very clear that if we dramatically increased the percentage and the rate at which all Americans wore masks and practiced distancing and washed hands, all three of those things, but any one of them in particular, we would see a reduction in the transmission of the virus. We would save lives.
Mercy Medical Center's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Robert Roos, says the data proves wearing a mask is effective in stopping the spread.
A study came out also this week showing that even asymptomatic people with no symptoms but who have the virus, can have millions of particles per milliliter of virus it can shed.
If this latest model is correct,
these projections and the rate of deaths so far from the coronavirus during this year mean that COVID is going to be one of the leading causes of death in the United States. If the projections are true, it will be the third leading cause of death behind cancer and heart disease.
Here in Western Mass, Dr. Roos tells Western Mass News, so far we've done a good job in keeping the number of cases down.
I'll say, however, that over the past couple of weeks, my level of concern has increased. It does appear that we are seeing increasing rates, both in terms of the numbers of new infections, as well as slight increases in the numbers of hospitalizations.
A month ago, he says there were 0 patients with COVID-19 at Mercy. However, in the last week or two, cases are on the rise. Now, the director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention also says that if every American wore a mask, the pandemic would be under control in a matter of weeks. Reporting live from home, Beth Ward, Western Mass News.